Hello, everyone. Welcome back into the ACE. Yeah, and the whole podcast. It's me, Austen, your week in, week out host, joined by Cliff, one half of the Ace and Hole predictions champion. I am also the other half. Eli is also here, who has Ace in the bank. But he won't have to use it this week since we are predicting WrestleDream 2023, and it is a title defense. Maybe we can finally unify these titles and someone can hold some semblance of power around here.
What if we tie again?
I gotta tell you, my reputation at AEW shows is not the best, so we will have to see.
The last AEW show, Eli won, right?
No?
Yeah.
I thought that's when we tied.
Eli beat you at an AEW show. I'm like 99% sure Eli beat you.
Yeah, show.
We beat you at All Out and
No, you guys tied at a WWE show and AEW. I won.
Yes, that's what...
All In.
Yeah, it was the All Out.
It was a
duel.
Double show.
Anyway,
that's what I got beat on.
I was trying to figure out what the WWE show was. SummerSlam?
All Out and
SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Backlash?
Would have had to been.
SummerSlam. Not Backlash. Backlash was in Puerto Rico, dummy.
Yeah.
Was it SummerSlam?
It was WrestleMania Backlash, idiot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. However,
stupid
heaven
idiot.
Forbid.
Ass hat.
Chill out, Vince.
But anyway, like I said, we're predicting... I don't know if I said this yet, but we're predicting WrestleDream 2023, first of its kind. Very almost obviously a WrestleMania ripoff, but, you know, so was Starrcade, and we saw how that turned out. The card is looking a little something like this. You've got the Young Bucks versus the Guns versus the Lucha Brothers versus Orange Cassidy and Hook in a 4-way tag team match for a future AEW World Tag Team Championship match. You got Chris Statlander versus Julia Hart for the TBS Championship. Why are you looking confused?
I'm not confused. Before anybody says anything about what the pay-per-view was, it was not SummerSlam. That was back in August. It was Payback, September 2nd, because it was followed by All Out, September 3rd.
That's what I was looking up right now. It was Payback.
Cliff is just a little too slow to be able to beat me to it.
I am.
Anyway, since someone likes to derail everything I'm talking about.
Always.
After that, you got Eddie Kingston versus Katsura Shibata. Singles match for the ROH World Championship and the strong openweight championship. Winner takes all there. God, I hope Eddie Kingston loses. Christian Cage versus Darby Allin in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the AEW TNT Championship. Next, you got Chris Jericho and the Golden Lovers, Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi, versus the Don Callis family of Konosuke Takeshita, Sammy Guevara, and Will Ospreay. That's just a normal 6-man tag match. After that, you got Better Than You, Baby versus The Righteous, which is Vincent and Dutch, for the ROH World Tag Team Championship. Following that, you got the AEW World Tag Team Championships on the line. You got FTR versus Aussie Open. And then you got Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland, and then Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. Both of those are just straight singles matches. Let's get to predicting.
It's also weird to point out that even though this show features 2 New Japan competitors, it's not licensed as like a joint show. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's purely an AEW show. It doesn't say anything about New Japan on any of it, except for that it was announced at Forbidden Door. So I don't know what's going on with that. And honestly, that's probably news for something later.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't say that. It would look fucking stupid.
What?
So,
I was gonna say that like the promotional stuff didn't have AEW on it, but it very clearly in the middle, smack dab, big as fuck says AEW. So I'm glad I didn't say that.
It does sound a lot better as me asking what compared to if you would have just said it straight up.
Well, because everything I'm seeing like actually doesn't have AEW in it, and then now I look at it, all the promotional stuff
With
right
the
in the middle,
WrestleMania logo.
big as fuck. Yeah, with the shitty, like it's almost like a Japanese style WrestleMania logo.
It is, but
I want
it's
Japan
supposed to be
WrestleMania now.
in honor of Inoki and all that fun stuff. Because apparently Tony Khan is a huge Inoki mark.
I
As he
Just
should
throw
be.
that one out there.
As he should be. As you all should be.
Eli, no.
I didn't say nothing.
Inoki Bombaye.
Theme song does slap.
If Tony
Theme
Khan
song-
starts
theme song
putting
does
himself
slap.
in matches and booking himself to win belts, we'll have some different words of discussion, but for now, I ain't saying nothing.
God, not the Inoki slander already.
I'm not,
Hey,
I'm
you
not
keep
saying,
Inoki's
I'm
name
not
out of your
saying
fucking
nothing. I
mouth.
didn't say anything. Who's going first?
Anyway.
Keep the New Japan's Prince name out of your fucking mouth.
What, we going G.I. Jane on this?
Which match we're doing first, Austin?
I say we go bottom to top, the way I read them. So start with the number one contenders match for the tag teams and work your way up.
9-1, all right.
Also, crazy, MJF doesn't have a title defense on here. You think you'd want?
I think something is going to happen.
You'd think you'd want your big title being defended on WrestleDream, but apparently not. What do I know?
I think something will
Well, it's
happen
not
on Wednesday
WrestleMania.
to set up a match. But
Samoa Joe,
I don't-
maybe.
they already did the Joe thing.
But Joe beat him, did he not?
No. It was for the title.
Oh.
Hey, Cliff, you're wrong, by the way.
About what?
There's 3 in JPW.
Who's the third?
Ibushi.
He's not underneath.
Ibushi, Zack Sabre Jr., and Katsuyori Shibata.
Shibata's not. Shibata's signed with AEW. Me and Eli had this discussion. Shibata is currently signed to AEW. He's not signed to New Japan.
And Ibushi's not signed to New Japan either. Ibushi's not signed
we
to
know
anybody.
of, but they.
Yeah.
Speculation, but there was no
The two
confirmation.
New Japan that I was talking about was Will and Sabre Jr. Yeah,
Whatever.
the entire Ibushi situation is very interesting.
You know what? Hold on. Rewind. You know what other situation is interesting?
No.
Oh, Austin, what other situation is interesting? Let me tell you. WWE had their first round of releases
Yeah.
under the
budget
new
cuts.
TKO banner, and all-time greats like Dolph Ziggler got released, and Rick Boogs.
Supposedly Wednesday is
Benjamin.
going to be a new round.
Another
Again?
one?
More?
That's what I've been seeing. What I've been seeing is I finally got off Twitter because I was tired of seeing it. Is Wednesday, but sometime this week there's going to be another round of releases happening. There has never been a confirmation or anything, but
I'm not buying that. I'm selling that.
I'm hoping they don't, because
But
everything has been pointing towards, one of my favorite guys currently getting released. Which
He
He
was
was
at Titan
at-
Towers last
he
week.
was at Titan Towers.
Yeah.
I hope they release him. That way he can actually go somewhere and do something.
Well, that's the thing.
I think honestly,
I would like,
he would do
I would-
great on the scope of the today's indies.
I would like to see him go.
He would do great in AEW.
somewhere
perfect
else
for AEW.
and get a chance like AEW, but it frustrates me to no end that there was so many opportunities to use him, like some of these guys, and they didn't get used, and all they did was just get immediately released, and it sucks ass.
Well, speaking of the releases, here's the list, top to bottom: Matt Riddle, Dolph Ziggler, Shelton Benjamin, Elias, Mustafa Ali, Emma, Riddick Moss, Madcap Moss, Aaliyah, Top Dollar, Rick Boogs, Mace, Mansoor, Dana Brooke, Dabakato, Kato, however you say it,
Second one.
Shanky, Eichmann, Jiro.
Sure.
I don't know. These are NXT enhancement talents.
Yep. So my question. Oh, go.
Ulissa Leon. Real quick, let's get a round of applause for the Quincy Elliott release.
Yeah.
Way overdue. Dog shit wrestler. Fuck.
Wasn't his finishing maneuver hitting somebody with his chest? And that's it. Like punching them with his chest.
I cannot stand Quincy Elliott. I wish him the worst in his future endeavors.
I'm not saying
I hope
this.
his fucking brakes go out and he smashes into a wall.
Whoa!
Not die.
Whoa!
Not die. Not die. Maybe I'll give him a little wake-up call. Because you guys, you obviously haven't heard about what he was doing outside the ring.
No.
Yep. Look it up.
I don't want to. I don't think I want to after this.
Bryson Montana, Kevin Ventura Cortez, Daniel MacArthur, Alexis Gray, Brooklyn Barlow, and Abdul Abadi Fitzgerald.
So,
all right. So before we get into comments, I have two things I want to ask. I find it very funny that they just released Top Dollar.
That's what I was going to say.
The entire tag team, just Top Dollar, first of all. And second of all, how could they release Elias yet keep his brother Ezekiel on the same roster?
Look at his Twitter.
How could they?
Look at his Twitter.
It breaks my heart to see them split up brothers
Shut
like
the
that.
hell
It
up.
breaks my heart.
Look at the Twitter.
It really does break my heart.
Look at his Twitter.
Like it's such a heartbreaking thing to see families split up like that.
So
they both finally got to live their dreams. It's awful.
Shut the fuck up. Going into the actual thing of that, where's my thing? My microphone stand got stuck. Going into actual thing of that, yeah, they released Top Dollar, but they didn't release BFAB, and they didn't release the other dude, which I can't.
Yeah,
even
they didn't get rid of all of Hit Row.
Which
just Top Dollar.
kind of supports the thing of there's going to be another round of releases, because there's some people that still are there that I don't think they're just going to keep around in their back pocket. I don't know. I hate to say that there's probably going to be another round, because I don't want there to be. I would like to see what they do with what's left. But the way it goes is you have one round, you're probably going to have a couple more. We've seen it happen in the past. If not this month, it's going to be next month. It's just going to suck. But you can't... Top Dollar was somebody that was being made fun of, but also kind of getting over because he was being made fun of in that tag team. I can't even tell you what the other dude's name is. Don't know. I remember BFAB because she annoyed the shit out of me and did absolutely nothing besides stand outside the ring spouting off. But out of the three of them you could have released, number one, BFAB freaking should have been the first one. Nothing against it. I'm not going off on the tangent that Austen did. I will have to search up the one dude later.
So I actually did it. I had heard it had something to do with people not of the age of 18. Apparently that was misinformation. But another thing being levied towards them was they had a burner account on Twitter, and apparently this is all speculation, nothing was for sure, but apparently they were saying some very transphobic and homophobic things on said burner account. Let alone dog shit in the ring, not a good character, good riddance. You said on your Instagram story, let the celebration begin. Believe me, it's both ways.
Yeah, I'm not one to celebrate people getting released and stuff, but me and Austen both have had a conversation before that the character of him in WWE just did not work very well. Number one, because he's not good on the mic. Number two, not good in the ring.
Not only that, apparently he was terrible backstage too. He was causing all. They go by they them pronouns. My apologies. They were causing all types of issues backstage. And Sean Ross Sapp said, no matter what, they were getting cut. They were always the first one gone. It was just a matter of time.
That is apologies of mine. And two, I didn't know that. But I'm not upset that they are gone. I'm not.
Well, I also will say this. I'm not by any means saying that they did this for a reason, but they only came out as non-binary once the allegations were levied towards them about being homophobic and transphobic. So, I'm not insinuating or assuming anything. I'm just laying out the facts as I know them.
You think Top Dollar goes to AEW to tag with Swerve?
What the fuck did that? No.
I mean, that's what they did
Where
in
did
WWE.
that come from, Eli?
Well, that's what it was in WWE. I do not think that is a bad tag team. And I know I'm probably going to be the only one that thinks that. It is not too bad of a tag team. What they did in NXT was great. When they moved up to the main roster, it was absolute dog shit. B-Fab does not belong in the wrestling world at all. I'm going to put that one there. I'm going to stand by that. That tag team is not bad. Go.
Why are we talking about Top Dollar and Quincy Elliott so much when people like Matt Riddle and Dolph Ziggler got released?
Matt Riddle, I told you guys, I think was just kind of UFC going, yeah, we got rid of you before. Good riddance. The report coming out is that he has blown too many chances with WWE, that UFC saw that and kind of just went adios. I don't know. That's what the speculation and rumors are. I can't confirm that or deny it myself. I don't know. I told you guys, though, I think it was just UFC kind of going adios.
What chances?
I know
feel like Riddle made the most of everything he was given.
Not those chances. Because if you remember correctly,
I know he had a drug problem, but that's obviously not a big deal. If he's just now getting released, when they put him through rehab and put him back on TV.
I don't know. I have no idea. I think that Drew McIntyre is now kind of in a weird angle because of it. Shelton Benjamin hasn't been used on TV in a while, which sucks.
Sad.
He would have been perfect for that new stable.
He would have been. Absolutely.
With Shelton, Bobby Lashley, and the Street Profits.
It would have been great.
Just rebuild the hurt business, but
and if you look at Cedric Alexander's, I think it was Twitter or Instagram, he's been getting in better shape. It would have been great. But now they can still add Cedric, but you've kind of missing out on that whole hurt business kind of angle with it, and I don't know. Dolph Ziggler is the one that kind of hit me hard on it, though.
Well, apparently there's a lot of reports coming out now that Vince never was high on Dolph Ziggler, so that's why he never got
that's a surprise.
A lot of chances. Pretty much from Madcap Moss down, not really a lot of surprises.
Paul Heyman was really high on Moss. Paul Heyman wanted to push him, but no one else backstage wanted to.
gee, I wonder why. Maybe because he broke fucking Big E's neck, and then
Ridge. That was
the
Ridge.
other. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. The other half of another What the? He was with Baron Corbin, wasn't he?
Yep.
Madcap Moss. Okay.
Yep.
He hasn't been really doing a whole lot anyway. So
Baron went down to NXT. Madcap was in a storyline with Emma, his actual, I think, wife now. And
yeah, who also got cut.
Who also, yeah. They're getting ready to get married, and they got released. That's great.
I
Vince
wonder if
is
they
on
got
his demon shit.
I wonder if they got their severance papers on their marriage day.
And can we
Austin,
talk
is
about
this more shit we're gonna have to fast forward through again?
Can we talk about just real quick? And this is something you have to skip through. It's me talking about it. This does not reflect any of Austin's opinions nor future endeavors. This is me,
Not the future
my
endeavor.
statements.
Are you future endeavoring me, Eli?
My statements.
Live on his own podcast. You're gonna future endeavor.
My statements. My statements.
My
here.
podcast that I put together. You're future endeavoring me? That's crazy.
Vince
Wow.
reportedly only has 16% control in the company now. And it may be more than that, it may be less than that. From what I've seen, it's only 16%. So it's not like he has a lot to do with anything currently. You want to know who he was high on, though? That man, apparently, according to them themselves, was high on Mansoor and Mace.
Well, yeah,
Apparently-
he wanted the foreign money.
Apparently,
I also
he was
heard he wasn't
super high
happy
on
with
that.
LA Knight's depiction of Max Dupree.
Max Dupree.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
But that's not what I say. That's the round of releases that happened this week. Elias actually put on a good thing on Twitter. I mean, he was at WrestleMania with John Cena and The Undertaker. Had a #1 iTunes album. Like, I wish Elias the best. I wish all these people besides Quincy Elliott the best. But I wish Elias. I stay on my hating shit. I stay on my hater shit. I don't care.
It's Goblin Hour.
I wish Elias
Speed and Zoom
and Dolph
and-
Ziggler and Emma. I was always kind of a fan of Emma. I feel like they never really gave her a proper chance.
I feel like,
I feel
when
like if
she
she-
came back
if-
this
I feel
time,
like-
it was a chance. She might have had a chance to do something, and then it just completely went down.
I feel like if she came into NXT today,
That would have been
like
great.
she would be a star.
She
She'd be a
would have been.
star. She'd
I
be at the
hope-
top of that division.
I hope she goes to AEW because I think she may be able to do something there. She was in ROH for a short time
She was.
as Tanella Dashwood,
That is correct.
and she did really good there. I can't remember if she won the Women's Championship or not, but she did good in ROH. So she could go to AEW and be a main presence with that World Championship. There has already been a possible rivalry for her with fucking hate the lady, but Saraya, who tweeted
Ronda
out
Rousey.
who tweeted out at who tweeted out at Emma on the release, fuck you.
All right, you want to get these predictions now?
Yeah,
You
let's
broke
rattle
me.
these off. We still have end of show shenanigans, along with, and I'm gonna throw this out there so that way there's some pressure on him. We will have a new end of show segment brought to you by Eli. So there will be a brand new end of show segment rather than our normal guesses. So
All right. Match #1 for us. We're going to predict 4-way
There we
tag
go.
match for #1 contender AEW World Tag Team Championship thing. You got the Young Bucks, which is Matt and Nick Jackson versus the Guns versus the Lucha Brothers versus Orange Cassidy and Hook. The Guns consisting of Austen and Colton Gunn. Lucha Brothers consisting of Rey Fenix and Penta El Zero Miedo. I just want to say, I've gotten that over with so many people now. And, like, in different contexts, too. Like, Cliff and I went to a Reds game, and I've gotten one of my friends, AJ, whenever there's a 3-up, 3-down inning, we do that. Like, we go 3 up, 3 down. And we eventually had, like, our entire section doing it at one point at one of the games we went to. It was pretty cool. But anyway, Eli, your prediction. I'll ask Cliff, you want to go first? I don't want to go first.
Why would I want to
I'll
go
go
first?
first. I don't have anything to hide on my picks.
I don't either,
we're
but-
co-champs, so we gotta work together here. We gotta communicate.
I'll go
Okay,
first on
great.
this one, and then
Okay.
we'll trade it off. I've got the Guns. I've got the Guns going in there and winning the damn thing.
That does make me feel better about my pick, Cliff.
Because you have to remember, the Guns beat FTR.
That is true. That is completely true. That's why I picked the
They have
Guns.
to win over FTR. Oh, you're picking the Guns too.
All right.
That
Now,
made
what
me
if
feel
I
so
told
much
you-
better.
I was picking the Guns.
Yeah! Let's go! You legit said it like, oh, I actually picked what everybody else is probably picking then. Oh, this
I
is
was
great.
full on ready to defend that. Like, look at what they've done.
I don't know. I mean, let's look at the. I'm talking like Donald Trump right now. When I'm moving my hands. let's talk about the possibilities here. I mean, I might off myself if we see Young Bucks versus FTR fucking 25 or the hell it is. I'm fucking sick
It
of
would
that
be
match.
4.
Too damn many. And then the Lucha Brothers, we've seen them versus FTR a decent amount. And Orange Cassidy and Hook is just a fucking thrown together team. They just wanted to make it a 4-way. They wanted to find a way to get Orange Cassidy on the show.
They needed to find someone to eat the pin.
So, well, funny thing is, I don't think they're eating the pin here. Orange
You think it's
Cassidy
the
might.
Lucha
I
Bros?
don't think Hook is.
Hook ain't, no.
You
I don't
wouldn't
know who's eating the pin, but I think the most sense is for the Guns, because I don't think we've gotten the Guns versus FTR for the titles yet.
Yeah, we have. The Guns
Have we?
beat FTR for the titles.
We never got a match
Who's-
back, though, because one of them got injured.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
FTR got injured.
Yeah, the rematch never happened.
Who did the Guns lose to? Young Bucks?
Yes. Because I do believe it was the Young Bucks, and the Young Bucks lost the belts to FTR, if I remember correctly.
The Acclaimed.
It was the
Oh,
Acclaim.
yeah.
Because they beat the... that's what started the big
Daddy
Acclaimed
ass.
title run. Yep.
Scissor me, yes!
Have
I
you seen
want it.
the belt, the trio belts? Oh my
I love
god,
it.
they're so
You
good.
don't understand how bad I want to get that into an esports stream, but I know I can.
Okay, can we
I
also
know I
talk about
can't.
the fact that you've dropped, like, I think 2 F-bombs, and I believe you said ass and damn in your streams?
I have not
You can
dropped
keep
2
track of
F-bombs.
this by watching the live streams.
I have not
Twitter,
dropped
All
2
State
F-bombs. And just to clarify, I can't say damn and ass and hell. All right? I just can't say it a lot.
One of the times you said it, it looked like something was going on through your earpiece or something, and that you were getting talked to because you went silent and just kind of looked at the camera for a minute. I'm like, oh, he's probably getting chewed out right now.
What's crazy is, well, no, I wasn't, but I don't remember that at all. So
I think it was the same stream
Anyway.
that you broke the pin.
anyway,
First one.
wasn't the. It was the second one. Anyway,
Oh,
moving on. Chris
second match on the
Statlander
card.
versus Julia Hart for the AEW TBS Championship.
Everybody at the same time now. 1, 2, 3. It's Statlander.
Julia Hart.
I had
Oh.
Julia Hart.
No.
Oh,
I have Julia Hart. I wanna explain this before I get completely shit on here. I love
You're
what
gonna
they're
get
doing
shit on
with
regardless,
I
so-
know, but I love what they're doing with Chris Statlander. I just kind of want to see her get moved into the Road title picture instead of this. And I feel like this is a nice way of putting Julia and the TBS still there while...
Here's my thing. If the House of Black still had the trios titles, I could see it. But they are currently titleless, so I don't see it.
And maybe what stops it?
I fully get your vision. I do, but I don't think this is a time for that.
My thought process is maybe this is what gets them going.
Chris Statlander's only had like a handful of defenses anyway.
And you also have to realize that they've set her up for a monster reign after being the one who sent away Jade.
Yes and no. I haven't gotten that feeling with it. I think that I have a feeling that even if she wins this match, she will maybe have one more title defense. I don't think they're going to have her holding it for months on end. I just didn't get that feeling with it. I feel like they're setting her up for a women's championship, possible women's championship title run.
I don't think so either, but I think they need to build someone up to beat her, though. I don't think Julia Hart's that one.
My Julia Hart picture is just maybe Julia wins it, and then the House of Black realize, hey, we ain't doing shit, and Julia is the only one actually doing stuff right now. I'm hoping that something gets them going.
I think your Julia Hart picture... I'll probably say, I think your Julia Hart picture is about 3 to 5 months too premature.
Yeah, I think it...
Possibly.
Yeah, I think it...
I'm not
about
saying Chris Statlander is going to hold the title that long. Yeah. I'm just saying I don't think she's there yet.
No matter what, I think it's going to be a good match, though.
Oh, yeah. One person I want to see wrestle more is the Bunny.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Of the Butcher, the Blade, and the Bunny.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing anymore.
Her real name's Allie. I don't know. I don't know what
she's actually married to Blade.
Yeah, unfortunately. Anyway, after that, singles match for the ROH World Championship and the Strong Openweight Championship. Winner take all, Eddie Kingston. Huh?
I said we know who
Austin, why don't you go ahead and go first?
I'm not going first. Eddie Kingston versus Katsuri Shibata. What are we looking at?
Eli, who you got?
I got Eddie.
Austin, who you got?
I don't think they put the strong belt on Shibata.
They'd also have to put the ROH World Championship on Shibata as well.
And I already talked to Cliff about this. That means they're putting the pure on Shibata, they have the world on Shibata, and they have the strong on Shibata at that point.
Here's my thing, though. If there's someone that could do it, it probably is Shibata.
It probably is, but I just don't see them putting 3 belts on him, 2 of which are in the same company.
But they could.
They could. I just don't see it.
That would be the most giving him his flowers moment I've ever seen.
I mean, bro's 43. He's not going to be wrestling for a whole lot longer.
Bro should have been coming back to wrestling. Nothing against them, but what
bro's
took him
also
out...
0-1 in boxing, apparently.
Appreciate that statistic.
And he's 4-11 in MMA.
Okay, so he's not great outside of professional wrestling. Is what I'm understanding here.
He's 4-11-1.
Bro's a less successful Brock Lesnar.
I don't know. Cliff, who do you got?
Has he ever gotten a big one?
I asked you first.
Well, we're fucking co-champs, aren't we, buddy?
Yeah,
Say it at the
and
same
I went
time.
first last time.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I like how neither one of us had faith in that.
Yeah. Speedy Gonzalez.
I don't
over there.
know. I'm struggling with it. I don't want to pick Eddie, even though I think Eddie's going to win.
Austin's tearing
I know Cliff's going to pick
apart
Eddie.
right here. Austin's tearing himself apart.
I've picked the Young Bucks before.
But
Make me erase it, Austin.
Willing to do this? Are you willing to pick Eddie Kingston in a championship match?
My thing is, I don't want to pick Eddie Kingston if Cliff's going to Shibata. That's my only thing.
You don't know what he's going.
And I went first last time we had a standoff like this, so back to you.
I say we circle back to it.
Nah,
No.
let's not do that.
I say we do.
No.
Championship veto.
All right, after that, you got Christian Cage
No!
versus Darby Allin, 2 out of
No!
3 falls match for the AEW
Shut the
TNT
fuck up!
Championship.
Make your damn pick.
That bro's blowing out his mic over there.
All right. So Christian Cage is finally the actual
fuck
TNT
off.
champion.
Shut the fuck up. Make your fucking pick. Shut the fuck up. No, if the next word out of your mouth ain't Shibata or Kingston, shut the fuck up, and we're just gonna sit here until you fucking make a pick. No. If we move on, you forfeit your pick. We move on, you forfeit that pick. And this could be what ties us and keeps you guys as champions, or keeps me out of it, or makes you champion.
I think it'd be pretty cool to see Christian Cage lose the title
Shut
immediately.
the fuck up. No.
Because
All right, it's going in blank.
Cliff, who are
no,
you picking?
give me Eddie Kingston.
Thank you. Because of that,
God.
I'm also picking Eddie. Goddamn. I was hoping you picked Shibata. Anyway,
We've
Christian
seen-
Would you
Cage
pick
now-
Shibata?
If you pick Shibata, I was going to pick Shibata.
We have seen me go nuts in WrestleWall, and now we have seen me go nuts in fucking predictions. Austin is killing me
Yeah.
at this point. Austin
I know.
is breaking a
Do you want
part of
to
me
switch those,
off.
Cliff? You want to switch it to Shibata?
We've already have it written down.
It's already written.
But we're champs. And we rule. It's 2 out of 3.
No, we have to keep some semblance of honor here.
Well, then in that case, Eli shouldn't have been champion anyway because he said Stan Hansen for one of the matches. We had to erase that.
What?
Oh, God. So
Anyway,
Christian
Christian
Cage
Cage-
is now crowned the champion after he
Yeah, we
pinned
can go on.
Luchasaurus on Collision. But now
Yeah,
the 2 out of 3
shut
falls
up.
match.
Shut up. I'm picking Darby Allin.
No, Eli, I'll give you a championship advantage. I'll go next. I'm also picking Darby Allin because I think Luchasaurus turns here.
I would hope he freaking turns here. Because if they don't have him turn, I'm picking Darby, by the way, before a motherfucker with the cardinal on his hat says something. Picking Darby. If they don't have Luchasaurus turn here and maybe like Jungle Boy come out and join forces with Christian Cage, like a face turn and a heel turn. Obviously, he's
A
already heel,
double
but
turn.
the double turn.
Ooh.
Then
But Jack Perry's already a double turn. Like, he's already heel. He wouldn't be turning heel.
Jack Perry also had no momentum going into that one, so let's just pretend it never happened.
Jack
and-
Perry also has no
continue on.
fucking personality, but
Oh, well, that's that too. But
Do we think he's back from suspension yet to be able to do that?
oh, he was suspended, wasn't he? I forgot about that. No, he probably isn't. I think
Alright.
he has another month in that.
I just think it'd be cool if Christian Cage was like doing all this shit talking and Luchasaurus was out there. I don't even want
Just
Luchasaurus to
chokeslams
turn.
him.
I don't want Luchasaurus to turn.
I
I
do.
want Darby Allin to beat Christian Cage clean, and then Luchasaurus turns.
I want
I want
Luchasaurus
it
and
to be
Wardlow as a
clean.
tag team.
I want it to be clean. That way, it doesn't take away from Darby Allin.
Or
I want it to be
Hook.
clean, and then
and Luchasaurus as a tag team. And we get Lucha Hook.
who is letting Bro cook?
Russell
Bro's out
Wilson.
here cooking like the damn Broncos.
Yeah, call him
I
fucking
made a
danger.
joke.
Call him fucking danger, Russ, bro. Jesus Christ. Call him Mr. Unlimited. Jesus Christ. Anyway,
I'm also really sad about this next match because they didn't come up with some like fancy name for Chris Jericho, Kota Ibushi, and Kenny Omega. Like like they have in the past.
Old and broken.
There's no fancy name for it. It's just the
They
Golden
might
Lovers
Wednesday.
and Chris Jericho. Hopefully they do.
They could have called them the Platinum Lovers, like Platinum
Yeah.
Records.
Yeah.
Since Chris Jericho is such a kick-ass rock star.
Oh yeah, don't you know he played for a sold-out Wembley? Don't look into it.
But like Cliff alluded to, Chris Jericho and the Golden Lovers versus Don Callis family. I've got the Don Callis family. I don't think Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi get one over on Don Callis.
Well, if we go back to the other AEW pay-per-view that you bet against the Golden God himself, Kenny Omega, you lost.
I picked Kenny Omega and lost, dipshit.
No, it was Golden Elite. And
yes,
you lost.
And I picked them and I lost. That's why I'm not picking them. No, you did not. You're confusing yourself, buddy.
Probably. I confuse myself all the time. I just want you not to pick them.
I didn't. I said I'm picking the Don Callis family.
I know. I don't want you to pick the Don Callis family.
Why? So that way you can pick the Don Callis family, Eli?
Just so he doesn't get a point.
Oh, what are you picking, Eli?
God, they're gonna do some shit where Chris Jericho and the Golden Lovers win, aren't they?
Did you have Kenny Omega?
No, I really don't want to. I gotta stand on my hate of Kota Ibushi right now. I'm going with the Don Callis family.
I also have the Callis family, but just because I don't think you bring Will Ospreay over for a show and have him lose.
Unless you have him turn against Don Callis.
I don't see that. There's no seeds planted for a turn.
There is young talent in this match that I can't see. My thing is, there's young talent in Takeshita, Guevara, and Ospreay that you don't really have them lose a match with somebody like
Ospreay young.
The Billy Goat's young, Eli?
Sorry. Two young guys and a guy whose contract's about ready to expire.
Bro's 30 years old and you're calling him young.
Man, some people think LA Knight's young and he ain't. But you don't have them in the match against somebody like Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, and Ibushi, and have them lose.
I think Will pins Chris Jericho. He's already pinned Jericho. The only person he hasn't pinned out of the entire match is Ibushi. Within because he's gone on that summer tirade. I'll take that back. He's gone on the summer tirade where he's talking about the summer of Ospreay, where he's pinned all these people. He's pinned Jericho in the summer. He's pinned Omega in the summer. He hasn't pinned Ibushi yet. I don't know if he will pin Ibushi, but just another name to the list.
Either way, Don Callis family on top. After that, you got Better Than You, baby. Adam Cole and MJF defending their ROH World Tag Team Championships against the Righteous, which are Vincent and Dutch, which I do believe they came from Impact, right? That's the same Vincent.
ROH to Impact to AEW, yeah.
Isn't that the one that everyone thought was going to be in the Wyatt family?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was probably supposed to be, and then
everything happened. I was making sure it was the same person.
Yep. They were supposed to be in NXT and everything too.
Better Than You, baby.
Eli.
God, kill me. Cliff's playing with his lighter again.
Literally lighting a candle.
Shh. Shit. I'm kind of with Cliff. I like the idea of something happening. My thing is, it's not going to happen on Wednesday. Maybe this is the turn. Wasn't Vincent a part of the Kingdom?
I don't know. That's ROH lore.
It was Vincent, Mike Bennett, and Matt after Adam Cole left. Vincent turned on him to join the Righteous. We could potentially see the Kingdom cost MJF and Adam Cole here. Oh, Adam Cole also got hurt. Fuck. Give me the Righteous. I'm probably going to lose on this one.
Welcome back in. Had a little technical issue. Cliff fucked something up. Gave me a little extra time to think about my pick. And
It's called champion helping out the other champion.
my pick solely to keep things kind of balanced here. I'm going to go the Righteous.
That's your to be different pick.
Listen, there's strategy here. Eli is the only one in the Chris Statlander and Julia Hart match that picked Julia Hart. You and I pick Chris Statlander. You are the only one here picking better than you, baby. And he and I are picking. It's a safety pick. I don't think they're going to win, but the off chance that they do, I'm getting that point over you.
Okay.
That's why I held the championship for thousands of days.
Until Julia Hart wins, and then you're matching Eli, which means, there is no tie, so you can't equal retain, so you two then become co-champs.
Still goes down as a title reign on my book, baby. Means I never
I
lost the
literally
title. I'm
just
still
hand
just
you
defending
my
it.
half of the title, Eli.
Yeah, but
Anyway,
that means
after that,
me and
tag
him
team
are
match.
co-champs.
Tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. You got FTR, which is Cash Wheeler and Dax Hardwood, versus Aussie Open, which is Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis. Give me FTR.
I am also going to be taking FTR.
Well, we need FTR for our first pick to make sense, don't we?
Exactly.
Yep.
We kind of booked ourselves into a hole here.
And as far as explanations go, I mean, Eli just said it. We need FTR to win in order to make our first pick make sense. So, enjoy all the explanation you need. After that, you got Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland. One of you two can go.
Go ahead, Eli.
Adam Page. So what, you guys can pick safety bets on me?
Hangman.
Yeah, so you guys going to make safety bets on this last one? You guys are going to make me pick so you can safely pick?
Well, Cliff is a big cowboy shit enjoyer, so...
That is correct,
Cliff,
I am.
Swerve has nothing going for him until Top Dollar gets there in 90 days. You know,
Cliff,
I
who you
ain't
got?
lying. There ain't no lies coming out of my mouth. Only truth bombs.
Cliff,
and
who
the
you
truth
got?
hurts.
I've asked you twice.
I can't hear you over the Eli spouting his shit.
It may be shit, but it's true.
I can't believe I'm going to say it. Cowboy shit doesn't get it done. I got to take Swerve.
You gonna do it too, Austin?
Why?
Nah. You gonna do it too, Austin?
Why are you taking Swerve? What's the thought process behind that?
The thought process is, if you look at the main event picture, there's no one really left. There's no one fresh. There's no one new. It's been established forever. This is the chance to introduce somebody new and fresh to the main event scene.
But we also haven't gotten Hangman versus MJF yet.
Hangman is, at the end of the day, still going to be Hangman. He's still one
And
of the
Swift
guys.
Strickland is going to always be shit.
And you can feel that way.
Because it's the
But
truth.
I think they're looking to build up somebody to lose to MJF next and actually make it convincing. And what better way than to beat one of the few former champions that they have?
Utter bullshit if they have him win.
I think this match is happening for a reason. I think there's plans in place.
You're crazy.
See, I'm thinking the same thing.
You want to be safe, you want to be different.
That's the issue we're having here.
To be or not to be, that is the question.
Give me Swerve.
Oh, that is
He's different.
Yeah.
He's different, boys and girls. He's
only
different.
You gonna let me talk?
Nope.
Oh, that is a hell of a pick.
Because
Only reason is, let me talk. You've been yelling the entire fucking time. Let me talk. The only reason I'm picking Swerve is because I have more faith that Swerve is going to win than I do Julia Hart beating Chris Statlander. It's what it came down to. I don't see Julia Hart beating Chris Statlander in any situation. In this situation, I see Swerve beating Hangman Adam Page. That's what it came down to.
Flexing those championship muscles.
And finally, the match of the night, not the main event, but it will be match of the night. Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. My love for this man has been very outspoken. Give me Zack Sabre Jr.
I'm going to take Bryan Danielson. As we completely leapfrog over Eli.
You got Eli.
He's doing the math right now, seeing who he needs to pick with, so that way he has a chance to win.
Answer is you.
Let's just talk about the fact that we're going to be able to see this match in 2023. Like, this match is going to be one of the best matches of the year. We'll probably win match of the year.
I'm not gonna.
Unless he gives it to Roman.
They've been building up Bryan to be this hot thing the past couple weeks. Leading into this match. And Zach's been doing great in Japan. I think they're doing it to put Zach over. Not being different. Going with my gut and the pick I was going to go with from the get-go. And that is Zach. I'm banking on Julia Hart.
And Hangman.
What a sad statement. What a sad statement.
Oh, and Hangman, yeah.
Still doesn't change the fact you are banking on Julia Hart.
We have a very split prediction this time. Oh my god.
You say that, but no, we don't.
New
We
champion
do,
and
though.
co-champion.
We
I
do
could
not.
still tie. Which is the weird thing.
One of us needs to win outright.
Can that even mathematically happen?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can.
I would have to clean sweep, essentially. Or one of you guys would. Cliff would have to. I don't think you can, Austin. Cliff
Well, if
can,
I
and
can't,
I
then
can.
no one can. What
That's
the fuck
false.
does that mean?
I have Julia Hart and Adam Page. I can.
It comes down to the better than you Bebe match. That's what it comes down to.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, title or no title, I'm still the best one on this podcast, and that's all that matters.
That's almost is that defeat I hear?
No.
Is the champ ashamed of his picks? Is that what I'm hearing?
Never ashamed of stating facts.
I see. Well, you were so happy to get pick the wrestler this week there, co-champ, so why don't you go ahead and fire that up?
No, I'm anxious to hear Eli's new segment.
Let's let him
Well,
go last.
Thank you.
No, I want him to go
first.
first.
I want to go first. Let me go first.
Okay.
I'm hyped for this. I got this one. See, I had to think about it. But what I want to
Take it
do
away.
is I want to do match of the week. Is there anything wrong with that? No, because there was a really
No,
good
I
match
like it.
in New Japan. It was Yota Tsuji and Will Ospreay, which I thought was going to be a terrible match. Straight up, thought it was going to be a terrible 60-minute affair. No. Absolute. If it does not get 5 stars or above, I'm going to be pissed. This is one of the matches that I will be pissed about. It was great.
Crazy.
Start to finish. Amazing
Crazy
match.
not picking Bryan Danielson versus Ricky Starks.
I don't like Ricky Starks. Yota Tsuji and Will Ospreay for the UK Championship, because storyline, if Yuta would have won, we get back the Intercontinental Championship in New Japan. Will Ospreay wins, we keep the UK. So there was, quote unquote, something on the line for both of them, besides just the UK Championship for Will. So there was a decent build up to this match going into it. And it straight up was a really good match. Start to finish. Storyline and everything. And it helped build Tsuji for if Will leaves the company. And I think November is when he leaves. November or February of next year. When
That's
he
wild
leaves.
that his contract doesn't run through Wrestle Kingdom.
I can't fully remember. It may, but it's going to be a very, very short one. Yorosuji can be a top name, potentially a top name in New Japan. Not main event, but a top name nonetheless.
That's
So
a pretty good match of the week. I like this. Yeah, that was nice.
I appreciate this, champ.
Well, you're
The other
welcome
champ,
for
yeah.
even giving you the floor. What do you mean? What do you mean?
We're both
Cliff was wanting
champs.
me go. Cliff was wanting me to go first, and I willingly gave you my time. I put you in prime time. I put you first.
We probably should have put me in prime time.
I shouldn't put the Broncos in prime time anymore. Jesus Christ.
Shit.
Yeah, there's that too.
Put the Broncos in prime time, but not the Colts.
Have you all
All right, Cliff,
seen
you
the
go
freaking
ahead.
video that's going around with the freaking Dolphins beating the Broncos 70-20?
Don't care.
I'm gonna send it to you.
So
now
I'm going
just because
first,
of
you
that.
say?
Yes.
All right. Eli, you're going first. Ready?
Nope. But I never am.
This man was selected with the 13th overall pick in the first round in 1996 by the Charlotte Hornets. He is a 5-time NBA champion, 2-time NBA Finals MVP. He won the league MVP 1 time, 18-time All-Star, 4-time NBA All-Star Game MVP, 11 NBA first teams, 2 NBA second teams, 2 third teams, 9 NBA All-Defensive first teams, 3 defensive second teams. He was the scoring champion twice. He won the slam dunk contest. He was on the all-rookie second team. He was on the 75th anniversary team. His number has been retired by the only team he played for. He was Gatorade National Player of the Year, Naismith National Prep Player of the Year, McDonald's All-American, and he was a first team and fourth team parade All-American.
Was he on the Dream Team with Dennis Rodman?
Fuck off. I purposely haven't done basketball players until now to try to let that die.
It's never dying, bitch.
Do you want that to be your hint? Do you want me to look it up?
Nope. Because last thing I need is you saying that he was not on the Dream Team. Charlotte Hornets. God, you had to go with the team that I don't know or pay any bit of attention to.
I'll give you this free hint. Cliff said he was drafted by the Charlotte Hornets, and his number was retired by the only team he's played for. So that, in turn, means he has only played for the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, that's great. I don't pay attention to the Charlotte Hornets at all. I have never had a reason to. I have a couple of people that come to mind, but I don't think the Charlotte Hornets, though. I had one that really came to mind, but I don't think it was the Charlotte Hornets.
For hints.
I knew who it was. I'm pretty sure I looked it up just to get
Hornet.
confirmation. So
Also notice it's a Charlotte Hornets.
He was not a Hornet. Was he? Was this player in Space Jam? I want that as a hint.
You want that as your hint?
I want that as my hint. Was he in Space Jam?
no. Oh, never mind. Actually, if you're asking that dumb of a question, yeah, go ahead, have at it. The only team this player has played for is the Charlotte Hornets. It is not Michael Jordan.
I know it's not Michael Jordan. There was other players in Space Jam. You ever watched it?
I have to look up the Space Jam 1 movie. You are asking about Space Jam 1, right?
Yes. The original, The Monsters.
He was not.
He wasn't. So it's not who I thought it was.
Eli, I know who you're thinking of, and he did not spend his entire career at Charlotte.
He didn't.
Unless it could be someone completely different. But if it's the same dude I'm thinking of, no, he isn't.
I'm proud of this one.
See, Austen makes me think it's. I think me and Austen are on the same page on who I'm thinking of, and that's why I was thinking.
Do you want a second hint, Eli?
Give me a hint.
All right. I'm gonna go through and give you a bunch of miscellaneous stats.
Oh, good. Because that means so much to me.
He did not go to college. He was drafted in '96. He won gold at the Beijing Olympics in 2008 and the London Olympics in 2012, and also the FIBA Americas Championship in 2007. This man is a Hall of Fame. He's in the Hall of Fame. Averaged 25 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4.7 assists. Was born in Philadelphia. And retired in 2016.
Oh, God, it's really not who I thought it was.
Drafted in 96 at 13 overall and retired in 2016.
Retired in 2016 but playing 96 Charlotte Hornets. What the fuck? What backwater motherfucker did you pull out? What backwater
Cliff,
motherfucker
this doesn't count.
did the Charlotte?
Why doesn't it count?
This doesn't count.
What doesn't count?
You phrased it completely wrong.
I did not phrase it wrong. He has only played
What?
for one team in his entire career.
It's a dirty fucking way of phrasing it, and you know
Yes,
he's
it
never going to
is.
get it because of that.
Yes, it is.
My last week as champion. I'm going to play dirty.
He didn't do it. What did he phrase wrong? No, I want to hear this shit. Did he play for
Don't worry
another
about it.
team? He played for another team.
He only played for one team in his NBA career.
Technically, he only played for one team in his career. Technically.
I don't know. Fucking. I know this isn't right. Gosh darn it. You fucker.
Correct.
You're a fucking bitch. You
Yes, I am.
best hope I don't become champion because I will put you on freaking wrestling history again.
Just get it wrong and we can move on.
Charles Barkley. Fucking, I don't know.
Incorrect. Austin, did you have to look it up?
Is that who you thought I was going to
did.
guess, Austin?
No. I thought you were going to guess Larry Johnson. I bet you don't know who the fuck that is. But my guess was Muggsy Bogues, because Muggsy Bogues played only for the Hornets his entire career. But
Correct.
instead, this bitch went with Kobe Bryant because Kobe was drafted by the Hornets, but he never played. He never played for the Hornets.
Yes.
Damn straight.
No. That is
Kobe never
absolute
suited up.
bullshit.
It was a draft day trade.
No.
That's actually a lie.
That
It was not a draft day
breaks
trade.
so many rules
16
in
days
doing
later,
this.
look it up.
That breaks so
No, it
many
doesn't.
rules in doing this. Yes, it does. If you are gonna state teams, you state the fucking teams. You don't just say he only played for one team his whole career and not fuck you.
To
I
be
didn't
fair,
say he was drafted and played for the same team.
I implied that. So
Yeah, you did not help him at all,
fuckers.
Austin. See, it
I
wasn't
am-
just me. Austin also helped me.
That was genuine rage
right, Austin.
right there.
Are you ready?
I guess.
All
He's a
right.
fucking soccer player. I already know it is.
It is not. This man is a baseball player.
Oh boy. And
I
you
don't
said
know
you said
I
the
go to
only way
Wikipedia.
baseball reference is probably easier for baseball players anyway.
This
That-
man
that's
has
what I
only
use.
played for one team in his MLB career.
Was he
Made his
drafted by another
MLB
team and played for another one, or did he solely play for?
He can't
Actually, it
say.
doesn't
He
matter where
won't
he was
say.
drafted.
He was not drafted. He was signed as a international free agent.
Oh, so he's from like Cuba.
Maybe. Made his MLB debut in 2015. In his career stats, he has a batting average of 235, 152 home runs, and 42 RBIs. This man has no other real accomplishments.
And you said he's played for one team.
Yep.
It's too early to be Shohei.
I'll give you this for free because there's not really anything else. They're an American League team.
American League team, international signee. Can you read off those stats again?
The stats are very subpar. Batting average of 235, 152 home runs. These are career. And 462 RBIs.
You never told me how long his career was either. That's
He's-
something. That's
he's
something
still
I
active.
give. Okay.
He's still active.
2015 to now.
Yep.
AL team eliminates half the league. Give me a hint.
Okay. This man plays for his AL team by way of Berlin, Germany. His parents were professional ballet dancers. Just a little fun
Ooh.
fact for you.
This is Max Kepler. This is Max Kepler, bro. This is Max Kepler.
That is correct.
Kep. Have fun in St. Paul, buddy.
There's a reference there to that. And now we always do 3. So this is one both of you should get. It should be pretty easy. I know Kobe was very mean.
He only played for one team.
He did only play for one team.
Fuck you.
He
played for one
did
team.
only play for one
Fucking
team.
technically.
I never said that he played for the team he was drafted for. That was all Austen.
You're fucking.
All right, ready?
Go champs for a reason.
So this man is a football player.
American football or fake football?
Real football, but American football. This man went to Notre Dame. That is the tie that you two both have to this man. Went to Notre Dame. Was selected in the 3rd round with the 82nd pick in a draft. Played for 2 teams
in
his
draft. You can't give us
79.
a year. 1979.
Yep.
The 1979 draft.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Played for 2 teams in his entire career. Won the Super Bowl 4 times.
Yep.
3 times Super Bowl MVP. 2-time most valuable player in the NFL.
This is Montana.
1 NFL. That is correct. By way of Notre Dame, Joe Montana.
Only reason that was the first thing that clicked was because I watched a TikTok earlier about Joe Montana talking about Rudy.
Joe Cool and the Comeback Kid.
Fuck you, Cliff.
All right. So, I said I was going to do something that revolutionized. We'll get to that. That'll be the little cherry on top. I'm trying to decide who I want to give what. That's the issue I'm dealing with right now.
After the shit I just had to go through, we really had to decide.
Eli, you know what? I'll give you one that I think you can get. All right. All right. Are you ready?
Probably not, but let's do this.
This man is a 1-time TNA Tag Team Champion, and that's it.
Dennis Rodman was not on the Dream Team.
All right. All Pro
couldn't get
Wrestling
Kobe.
Universal Heavyweight Champion
you.
one time. Baltimore Sun Most Improved Wrestler of the Year. Big League Wrestling Heavyweight Champ. And Big League Wrestling Title Rumble Match winner. Comeback Wrestler of the Year from CBS Sports. Coastal Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion one time. DDT Pro Heavyweight Iron Man Heavy Metalweight Champ one time. It's hard to read this without my glasses on.
Yeah, I know, right?
That title is just hard to read in general.
Future Wrestling Tag Team Champion one time. Imperial Wrestling Revolution Heavyweight Champ one time, and he was their Tag Team Champ one time. New Japan Pro Wrestling Intercontinental Champion one time, and he also won an Intercontinental Championship tournament.
And you said
which that
Universal?
Intercontinental.
Daddy.
No, New Japan, idiot.
I was referring to Daddy. He won the Universal.
No.
Oh.
There's one of your hints, by the way.
No,
Since
I
you
was
didn't let me
going back
finish.
over the damn thing.
I haven't even gotten to WWE yet.
Oh, me and Cliff were going at each other and talking, but when you started it.
That's a hint, brother. That's a hint.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, no, actually, no, it's not. No, it's not, because you would have found it out anyway. Once again, PWI Comeback of the Year, ranked number 23 of the best 500 singles wrestlers in 2008. SCW Florida Heavyweight Champion one time. Southern Championship Wrestling Florida. World Class Revolution Heavyweight Championship 3 times. WWE US Champion 2 times. WWE Tag Team Champion one time. He was also a Slammy Award winner. Most Wrestling Observer Newsletter, Most Improved, and Most Underrated.
So it's MVP.
It is MVP.
He won the Intercontinental Championship tournament. He also faced off against Andrade when he was in CMLL. I believe he lost the belt to him.
He was also the inaugural IWGP Intercontinental Champion.
Back when it was
That's
like
a
a
wild
botched
stat to
championship.
think about.
Oh yeah.
Montavious Vontel Porter. I fucked up his middle and first name. I like mixed them together. Montel Vontavious Porter
There you go.
is your inaugural Intercontinental Champion. I wasn't
He
sure
was
if you
good.
knew that or not.
He was
Well,
good
I
in
knew
Japan.
you knew that. I didn't think Cliff would know that. That's who I was going to give Cliff.
He was great in
But
Japan.
I gave you one you can know.
I appreciate that. That's why you actually are the best champion, and Cliff's just a bitch.
All right, Cliff. I'll give you this one. PWI Rookie of the Year. PWI ranked him 88 of the top 500 singles in 2003. WWF Hardcore Champ 3 times.
All right.
I'm sorry, what?
He has another accomplishment, but I can't tell you that. That'll be like a second hint. That'll be like the last hint you can get because it'll give it away.
I don't think that'll even help me. I do want that first hint though.
3 hardcore championships.
This man is known for two things, I guess, in his entire WWE run. 2 things. That's it. He was also in 4 different TV series, I do believe. He's bald. He's somewhat retired now.
I think I know.
He was trained by Al Snow, Taz, and HWA, which is the Heartland Wrestling Association. His ring name, he went by his actual name, just a shortened version of it.
Maybe I know.
From Charlottesville, Virginia. He was Rookie of the Year in 2002.
I take back.
I think I know, but I don't want to say it, and then I'm shit out of luck.
You still have 2.
So I need another hint.
He was a winner of Tough Enough.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Not telling you which one, but he did win. He did win a Tough Enough. He was a Tough Enough winner.
Maven.
It is Maven.
You see, because the drop kick on Taker. I'm guessing that's one of them.
Yeah, him eliminating Taker, and then the other thing is him winning Tough Enough. He was the first Tough Enough winning.
I thought for a second you were doing Schnitsky and I was like, I don't think that timeline adds up. He was
never hardcore champion. He wasn't around in that time.
It would have been crazy Rookie of the Year, Schnitsky.
I don't.
He punt kicked the baby. Got Rookie of the Year.
Last two are for both of you, but I'm saving the special one for last.
Okay.
This one, this is just a wrestler. Assault Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champ 1 time, Hardcore Champ 1 time, All World Wrestling League Heavyweight Champ 1 time, ECW Tag Team Champ 3 times. All right, so I'm going to clarify this. Here it says he was an FTW World Heavyweight Champ twice. When I looked it up, it showed he hadn't held it a single time. So I don't know where they're pulling this from.
Well,
He is not.
I'll have to look it up and check the sources after we're done. After we guess it.
He is not on the list. If you go to Wikipedia and look at the list, he is not on there. International Wrestling Association Hardcore Champ 1 time. International Wrestling Cartel World Heavyweight Champ 1 time. National Wrestling Superstars Hardcore Champ 1 time. He was also their 6-man Tag Team Champ 1 time. PWI ranks him 99 of the top 500 in 2000 and 443 of the top 500 in 2003. He was Pro Wrestling Extreme World Heavyweight Champ 1 time. Smoky Mountain Wrestling Beat the Champ Television Champion twice. And USA Extreme Wrestling Heavyweight Champ 7 times.
Dear God.
Eli, do we need a hint?
I think we need a hint. Because my brain just exploded through all that.
This man was the meat of his career was in ECW. and he was in WWF, went to ECW, and then went back to the WWE. I'm pretty sure once WWE absorbed ECW. He was in Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
I mean, so was Sabu.
Raven was.
Yeah, but there's no TNA stuff.
Or NWA, because Raven wasn't TNA champion. He was NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Sandman.
No. Sandman won the big belt.
He was trained by Larry Sharp. He debuted in 1987.
It's not New Jack. Who's the guy New Jack threw? We'll start there. We'll start pulling people out of our ass.
I don't think it's him. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, Austen, that's one of the Nasty Boys that he chucked?
It was not.
It was not?
Well, here's the thing that I can't wrap my head around is that for it to be a part of the FTW storyline, it would have to be like Taz, Sabu, the trainer guy who I can't remember the name of, who nearly bled to death when he fought Beulah.
Jerry Lynn. But there wasn't TNA X Division in there.
He was an advisor to the cast of the reality show Who Wants to Be a Superhero?
Shane. FTW. Let's go over that real quick.
Well, that's the thing, is that it says 2 on the wiki, but on the actual champions list, there's none. Correct, Austen?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. On that one, it showed, like, on his Wikipedia, it shows he held it twice, but on the championship Wikipedia, like, you can't find it. And this is... So I went to Pro Wrestling Fandom, and this is saying he held the FTW Heavyweight Championship 1 time. So I don't know if he held it at all at this point. He could have held it 20 times. I don't know. All my sources are telling me different things.
Was Taz crazy enough to be a juggalo?
And Taz was crazy enough to get the money, but I don't think Taz started off in WWF.
He was also in TNA.
Taz was in WWF.
Did Taz go WWF ECW?
Tommy Dreamer was too.
Yeah,
but he got the belt.
We've done Dreamer before. That'd be recycling product.
We've done
we
New
never
Jack
do that
before.
Here. I think we need another hint.
Bro, I don't know what other hints I can give you. He was managed by Ted DiBiase, Tamara Fitch, Francine, and James Mitchell.
James Mitchell's the dude who did Abyss, right?
Way.
Yes. One of his finishers is a camel clutch. One of his signatures is a frog splash and a super kick and something called "This Is Gonna Hurt." Another signature move is a move called the New Jersey Jam.
Ain't no fucking way.
I kind of want some more just to hear what other random shit you can babble off about him.
My brain
He's
is
dead.
It's Shane Douglas.
No.
Fucking tell me no. Then who is it?
I don't have any better guesses, but I don't think it's Shane Douglas.
It's fucking Shane Douglas.
I don't have any better guesses, so
he has no better
I
guess. It's Shane Douglas.
So you're going with Shane Douglas?
Yes.
You both are wrong.
Ah.
Who is it so I can look it up? I'm curious now.
Balls Mahoney! It was Balls Mahoney!
Yeah, he's crazy enough to be a juggalo.
All right, champ, you've been talking this up. What is this?
You guys are going to guess the Fed.
I hate you.
You
The
are going
Fed?
to guess what pro wrestling company I am describing to you. Same style, same everything. 3 hints. This company was founded in 2001 and defunct in 2002. The headquarters of it were Tampa, Florida. The president was Jimmy Hart.
Oh, I know exactly what this is, but I can't think of the name of it.
So they taped like 3 to 4 shows.
Mm-hmm. And you can find them online.
Yep, and they never got released.
Oh.
Because the company went under. The company housed such names as AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels.
It was big.
Hulk Hogan, who may or may not have been in it. Who knows? I don't know. He doesn't know. He never signed a contract. Which where I'm getting this from, that's a big big joke. I don't know, dude. Maybe I am, dude. Maybe I'm not, brother. Their world champs were Ian Harrison and Viscera.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Their tag champs were the Nasty Boys,
Yep.
who also had a big part in helping form this company.
They were managed by Hart himself, actually.
And Los Super Gladiadores 1 and 2. They had a cruiserweight division, and their champs were Kid Cash, Juventud Guerrera, and Kid Cash. And then they had a single women's champ, Christine Ricci. Or Ricci, I don't know how you say it.
Ricci.
And that's all I'm going to give you.
I hate you. I know this
Time
company.
for hints.
I know this company because we watch some of the same shit on YouTube. And I know this fucking company because I know that the Nasty Boys were managed by Hart himself. The Hogan thing is, I do believe he signed a contract with them. I can't think of what the name of it is. Shit.
Well, you guys are going to have to ask for hints, or it'll help if it's a lot more directed as well, by the way. The hints, I mean.
Can't
Eli,
think
no
of
pressure, but this is all on you.
I can't think of the name of it, and it's bugging me because I know exactly what you're talking about because I've watched the interviews, I've watched all of it. I think I've actually seen one of the shows.
They had Kurt Hennig.
They did.
They had Vampiro, Buff Bagwell, AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, the Nasty Boys, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Jimmy Snuka Jr., Marty Jannetty, Greg Valentine, Horace Hogan.
Is this Legends of Wrestling?
It is not Legends of Wrestling.
I'm taking I don't care. I'm taking that one.
Loki, Kid Cash, Juventud Guerrero, Psychosis, Conan, Carly Colon.
You said it's 0102, correct?
Yes, started in 01,
okay. So it's not
5
star.
Maximum Force, Johnny B. Bad, Norman Smiley, the Kiss Demon, Devon Storm, who was Crowbar in WCW, Big Vito, the Road Warriors, Public Enemy, who in this they were the South Philly Posse, the Shane Twins, Josh Matthews, and Emery Hall, who was the Machine in WCW. I really don't know what else to give you guys. You guys,
I'm gonna be honest. I once again have no idea. I've been stuck on balls, Mahoney. I don't watch this side of wrestling YouTube.
Can't think of the name of it.
You guys can just go ahead and forfeit it if you want.
I figured out the Balls Mahoney thing, by the way, with the FTW Championship, if you're
What
curious.
happened?
So it turns out the FTW Championship we know, it's not the one he won. He won the Fighting the World Championship that was introduced by Grim Reaper in 08. And then he won it from Grim Reaper, lost it to Jay Lover, and then didn't win it back until
Bro's
he
name
beat...
is Grim Reaper?
Yes. I'm looking on Cage Match right now.
Okay.
And he won it from Jimmy Cash like a couple years later and then lost it back to Jimmy Cash. So it's
Okay.
not the ECW.
Okay. Any guesses?
Can't think
Any
what
guesses
it
on the
is.
company? I'm trying to wrap this
I don't
up.
have it. I don't have it.
I don't want to.
Eli,
This was-
I'm not sitting here waiting for you to figure it
I
out. Either you know it or you don't.
know. Ah! Excitement Pro Wrestling. I don't know.
Close. It was the Excitement Wrestling Federation.
Ah!
The XWF. In your
Wow.
face.
I thought it was XPW.
Deadlock did they did their watch along thing to every single one of them, and it's entertaining as hell. They also had Mean Gene Okerlund as well.
They had
had
a
a-
lot of talent. What
they had-
happened?
Talent money. It was straight up money. So all the talent
Money
took out
issues?
their money. Like, you had to pay all these people to work for your company over a year, and over that year, it just
Yeah.
kind of went in on itself. Had it
Well,
not, it would have been good.
let's send this thing home, shall we?
I think we shall. Maybe in like 2024 or something, we'll get another version of that. I already forgot what it was called.
XWF.
The XWF,
In your
Excitement
face.
Wrestling.
where they get a
Federation.
bunch of old timers and a bunch of young studs,
Maybe
and
in
go and start
2024.
another new promotion.
We get
MJF,
popular
John
enough.
Cena, The Rock, all of them.
Nah, 2024, we get popular enough and we do our own WCPW, but we call it XWF.
I think that would possibly hinge on some copyright, but
I'm going
go
to
Crook.
buy out any contract that Stan Hansen may have, and we're going to have Stan Hansen as a commentator on the show.
That sounds terrific. And if you ever have Stan Hansen commenting over anything in your life, don't worry. We got you covered because we're your ace in the hole. Catch you on down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.